Okay, so this is our lesson 3 topic ng mathematics for our world. Next for the lesson 2, yung Fibonacci sequence ng mathematics. Okay, so the mathematics for our world is all about the application, application in the nature and of course the prediction of natures yung mathematics for our world. And we have seen in the preceding sections and how evident mathematics is in the natural world, and specifically in how the patterns that we observe in nature follow by logical and mathematical structures, um, yung mga golden ratio, yung Fibonacci sequence, and it is therefore important that we learn mathematical concept and apply them in solving societal problems. So yung math is not for the nature, but math is for solving in the societal problems. Okay, next is under in the mathematics for our world is the mathematics for the organization. And a lot of events happen around us, and in the blink of an eye, several children have already been born, liters of waters have been consumed every day. For example, we will consume 8 glass of water a day, or thousands of tweets have been posted, thousands of Facebook posts have been posted every day. And for us to make sense of all the available information, we need mathematical tools to help us make sound analysis and better decision. And for example, in a particular store can gather data on the shopping habits. For example, the mathematics in data analysis, as you notice, in this picture, that on the shopping habits, of its customer and make necessary adjustment to help drive sales. For example, merong mga problems with regards to the consuming buying behavior, the way mag-buy sila ng isang product, merong problem. For us to solve that one, we need a data, we need a numbers, to solve that one. For example, nagbaba yung sales ng shopping, shopping center, nagbaba yung sales. Ano yung mga possible reasons? So, para ma-solve yun. So, all we need to do is to get the data. To obtain the data. So, makita natin na mayroong problem sa graphing. So, di ba, mayroong mga discounts, mayroong mga palabas na buy one, take one, So, because of math, Okay? And next is the mathematics in environmental conservation. Okay. So mathematics in the environmental conservation is the scientists is rely always on mathematical models to understand and predict the natural phenomena. For example, as you can see my illustration, meron tayong world migration route for birds. So, saan po yung routing ng mga birds ba, kung saan na sila ngayon? For example, kaninang umaga is nandun sila sa Davao. Then, in the next morning, in the next day is nandun na sila sa Manila. So, that is the routing, For example, yan ang mga ginagamit ng mga scientists. Merong plotting, By plotting bird migration route, the researchers can identify patterns and take action to protect the endangered species, ensuring their survival. So that is the purpose, yung routing. Merong data yan. Merong yang data, using the GPS, merong data, merong numbers. For example, yung last time na balita, yung sa may Davao de Oro, correct me if I'm mistaken, in Davao de Oro merong namatay na yung agila, by the Julingan, so yun, na monitor nila yun kasi yung bird kasi students is hindi na siya nag-move, no, according sa iyahang plotting, no, wala na siya data nga ginahatag, di ba? Kaya ang movement banggod ana, the movement of the bird po is merong paglipat-lipat. Then after that, pag walang nakalipat na mga data, so it means patay na ba, no, or gihunt siya. Okay, so that is the purpose, no, okay, for the environmental conservation. Next is mathematics and social media analysis. So as you can see, no, in your Facebook post, di ba, in the timeline of your Facebook, if you want to see the example lang, yung mga K-pop ngayon, no, dito sa Pilipinas, yung Beanie Girls, di ba, yung K-pop. Pag once na makita mo yon, di ba, after that, in a few minutes, meron na pong mga another Beanie Girls na po yung pinoprovide ng Facebook. So that is using the social media analysis. Merong data kasi, no, how many times ka nag-click, example, nag-click ka ng yung sa athlete, no, na si Carlos Yolo, for example, nag-click ka doon. After that, meron na pong mga another news or Facebook post na about kang Carlos Yolo. So that is using the data po, no, sinusuplayan ka na ng mga social media po, no, kung ano yung mga needs mo, no. So in the mathematics and social media analysis, in the realm of social media, mathematics is used to process and analyze the massive amounts of online data. And the analyst, no, mga analyst dyan, is utilize algorithms to assess the public sentiments and helping organization understand how people feel about the certain issues or personalities and guiding strategic communication efforts. So the social media is very helpful, no, helpful to us. Now 50% merong advantage, 50% merong disadvantage yung. So it's up to you, no, on how you will use the social media. Okay, but math, no, in the social media is very important, no? Okay, next is the mathematics for prediction. So another topic, no, of under in the mathematics for our work. In the first topic is mathematics for organization. Next topic is mathematics for prediction. The mathematics in the weather prediction, no, yung mga pag-asa forecast, no, very helpful talaga, no. So the mathematics in weather prediction is the mathematical models are very essential in predicting the weather patterns. The meteorologists, yung nag-predict doon sa kanila is mga meteorologists. So it means yung mga meteorologists dyan can forecast or predict, analyze the historical data to forecast the daily weather, helping us plan our activities and stay informed about the potential weather disturbances that could impact us for weeks or months. For example, yung bagyong Yolanda do. Yung mga pag-asa, yung mga meteorologists doon is nakapredict sila na yung bagyong Yolanda is super typhoon talaga. Super typhoon, no? And because of that, meron ng mga advance na announcement na pag super typhoon po, need na pong lumabas sa bahay at pumunta sa evacuation center. So because of the help of the math, no? And also the meteorologist po, no? Data yan, nakadata kasi yan, no, kung gaano ba kalaki yung bagyo, yung typhoon, no? Sa laing cyclone, 'di ba? Sa ibang bansa, typhoon. Sa atin, 'di ba? In Southeast Asia, typhoon yung name ng yung cyclone, no? So, doon po malalaman kung gaano siya kalaki, yung ulan, gaano siya yung volume ng ulan, yung hangin, yung speed ng travel, 'di ba? Anong signal lang? Signal number 4 ba? Gaano ba kasi kalakas yung signal number 4? Heavy rainfall ba? Malakas ba yung hangin? Because of mathematics. Okay? So, mathematics for prediction po. Okay, next. the mathematics for prediction, mathematics in the astronomical prediction. No? In terms of the astronomical prediction po, makapredict po ang math. With the help of the scientists, mga meteorologists, no? Or astronomers. The astronomers use mathematical patterns to predict the celestial events such as the meteor showers and eclipses. No? So be careful in the meteor showers, students, because sometimes kasi pag nakita mo sa may ulap no, na merong meteor showers, careful ka lang, no, na mag-say kasi kadalasan kasi is mga garbage yan ng mga satellites. No? So yung dito sa atin is meron tayong garbage, no, yung mga basura. And also naman doon sa labas ng Earth is meron po tayong mga garbages, no, mga satellite garbages po. So hindi yan hindi yan na talagang pupunta ng Earth dahil, no. So yung garbages is palutang-lutang lang yan doon sa may sa labas ng Earth. And pag ma-fall na yan, is meron na mga meteor showers. So, be careful. So, yung mga scientists is makapredict talaga ng mga meteor showers. Yung mga astronomers. And also, yung solar eclipse. Diba? So, you can see yung coast sa America doon, diba? Merong solar eclipse. And ma-predict nila, no? Mag-count off sila, diba? Mag-count. No? Count off ba? Countdown pala, no? Countdown sila, di ba? To see the eclipse, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse ba? And of course, the full moon, new moon, no? Planetary event. So, ma-predict yan, no? Using math. Di ba, as you can see your calendar, yung calendar nyo is meron siyang mga full moon, new moon, di ba? And of course, with that po, mag-guide yung mga fisherman natin. Yung mga fishermen, gamit talaga yung mga calendar kasi makita nila kung ano bang moon ay ano ba yung Sunday yung update, no, ng moon. Lunar ba ay yung full moon ba, new moon ba, no? Okay. And of course the solar event, 'di ba? May mga solar event and yun. So ma-predict talaga. Next is mathematics for prediction. Yung mathematics for prediction, for example, yung probability. Diba? By applying the concept of probability, expert can estimate the likelihood or various events occurring. For example, yung probability rule, no? Kung meron tayong one coin, so pag i-flip natin yung one coin, so merong result na head and tail, no? So what is the probability to get one tail, no? 'Di ba po, to get one tail is 50% and to get one head, no, is 50%. So magagamit talaga yung math, no, for the prediction. Okay. Next naman is mathematics for control, no? The mathematics describe a natural phenomena. Okay? And the mathematics plays a crucial role, no, in describing, understanding the natural world, just as the artists, no, use their mediums to capture the beauty of nature. 'Di ba? Yung mga artists natin, 'di ba? Kung pag nag-draw ka is meron ng mga grid lines, no? In the grid lines po, doon na meron na silang mag-outlining, no? And yun, so the mathematician used equations to elegantly explain the interaction and relationships observed in our environment. As you can see in the picture po, di ba, meron kayong nakikitang mga numbers, no? Di ba? Ano yung yung mga combined elements, no? Ayan, yung clouds, no? Ano yung elements ng water, no? Combination ng math yan, science and math. No? So, mathematics for control. Okay, di ba? So, yun, di ba? Diyan natin ma-feel yung beauty, ma-appreciate ang beautiness ng math po. Okay? So, next is mathematics for control. The mathematics predicts and confirms phenomena. No? So, you can see, meron po tayong kitang picture dito, no? For example, no, mathematics has the remarkable ability, natural phenomena, even before they are observed, no? A prime example of this is the work of Albert Einstein. So, Albert Einstein prediction of the gravitational waves. So, as you can see, meron pong uh, yung nag-rotate, no, na object doon sa may mas mabigat na object. 'Di ba? Yung sagot dito yung explanation dito na ni Albert Einstein. Once daw yung pag meron daw mabigat na object, yung lighter na object is ma-pull daw siya, no? So it means lalapit yung lighter object doon sa may mabigat na object. So yung space talaga is yung space, no, yung kalawakan natin, student, is parang fabric lang daw siya, no? Parang fabric, parang clothes, no? Pag meron kang ibibigay na mabigat na object, yung lighter na object is pupunta sa my center. Okay? So that is the explanation of Albert Einstein. Based on his theory of general relativity, although it took nearly a century, advancement in the technology eventually confirmed this phenomenon, demonstrating how mathematics can guide a scientific discovery and expand our understanding of the cosmos. In every object, no, in the space po is meron pong fabric yan, no? So mahihila talaga, no? Okay. And of course, yung universe natin is nag-travel yan, no? Merong traveling. Okay. So next, mathematics is indispensable. It means yung math is indispensable, very essential yung math, no? Mathematics not just about numbers and equation, no? It's a fundamental tool that enhances the logical reasoning and the critical thinking. Whether you're aspiring to be a doctor, engineer, no? Doctor, engineers, entrepreneur, or even a chief, and the problem-solving skills gained from studying mathematics are invaluable. So, embracing the mathematics equips us to make more educated, no? Educated decisions and deepens our understanding of the world around us. And aligning with the Einstein observation that mathematics, though a product of human thought, so perfectly fits the object of reality. And that would be all, no, for the mathematics for our world topic.